Hello, everyone out there on the internet. This is the Lunar Walker, and welcome back to God of War. Please give me a moment. I am doing something here real quick. There we go. I apologize for that. So we shall continue. Give me a story. Let's see. Last time Atreus was in Ironwood, we found out where, maybe a couple hours passed for him, 2 days passed for him, and Kratos is now in Vanaheim with Freya. Let's see here. Let's go over here, grab this chest, and miss that thing completely. Yeah, that's what happens when you get caught by those exploding things. Okay. There we go.
Did it.
Now we go over here. Just barely missed getting hit by that thing. I think I want it there. Yeah. Helios's flare. This does stun damage. Lamps of Anguish. Let's equip Helios's flare. Okay. Yeah. I think I could have just jumped across and not had to worry about that. That only was for me to get the chest.
Not tell me to kill again.
What?
I killed to protect my son, to aid my friends. But I will be no one's monster. Never again.
You don't get to make that choice. Not with the debt you owe me.
I am not here for debts. I would always have helped you.
So much has been taken from me, and I'm just supposed to let it all go?
Freya.
Enough.
Yeah, the thing is, you can see from both their points of view. Kratos, who has had to kill and forced to kill for others, does not want to be told stuff like that, whereas Freya is still grieving for the death of Baldur, so Kratos basically says, don't tell me this shit. Don't tell me to kill, whereas Freya is like, I'll tell you what I want to tell you. Okay. Now we go over here. Check around for anything. Check the map. I'm missing one legendary chest and Odin's bird in this area, which is still part of the abandoned village. Freya's sitting right there.
There. I feel the source of the magic keeping me in Midgard.
What is this place?
My home. I was born here. Hold on. Something's not right. Opinbera. World tree roots, bound in Odin's damn knots. That's how he did it. Come on! Nico!
Creature! It belongs to Odin?
No! It protects Yggdrasil's roots, wherever they are. Bastard was counting on it. Good! Keep at it! Drag it out! Don't let it hide!
Come on. Yes! That took longer than I was thinking because I kept tapping the wrong button.
It's still in the way! I need to get to those roots!
I know! I have it!
In that case,
Come on.
finally!
Ah, yes. Now we have the true Queen of the Valkyries.
You are free!
In Vanaheim, yes. But there are more roots. She will guard them with her life.
Ah, damn it. Ah, shit. Yes, I figured that.
My sigils can amplify your attack.
Yes. Come on. And that's how you get rid of those ones that were...
Yes, bring it down. Your axe! Aim for my sigil! Yes! It's working!
When he was sucking in that stuff, what you
Yes, be ready for anything!
do is you throw the axe in there, and you gotta be quick, as you noticed.
It's weak! It won't last much longer!
Let us finish this!
It's opening its stomach again! Get ready!
Ah, damn it.
Don't just stand there! Move!
Oh, come on!
I shot a sigil into its stomach! You know what to do!
Yeah, I threw my axe into it. But yeah, those sigil arrows, you now have access to.
It's going back in!
We will not let it!
I have to break his hold on me, and you are in the way! Lasso Ripple!
And we just killed Needhog. Essentially a root for every realm. And he bound them all together in one knot. Well, multiple roots for each realm. That way, in case she even got one root off, she would still have to keep going and...
Ow! Her face!
Is it done?
It's over. It's really over.
And now that you have what you seek,
I suppose this is the point where I forgive you. Where I kill you.
have you decided?
To be honest, I don't think I can do either. There's still a part of me that is so angry. And it'll always be. It'll always be angry. But no. You are not the one who needs to die. I do see that. Look. Everything that's happened between us.
No need to explain. Not to me. Not for that. I do not regret saving your life, and never will. But the choice between life and death should have been yours to make. I should not have robbed you of that choice.
Okay. I was trying to remember. Yesterday we heard kind of the story of Calliope as well as a little bit of Deimos, Kratos' brother. The reason Deimos was thought to be dead and what happened with that was when Zeus heard the prophecy that Olympus would fall to a marked warrior that was a descendant of him, well, a child of his, they thought Deimos, because Deimos was born with a red mark that covered almost his entire body. It was the same exact form as what Kratos' tattoo is, which is in honor of his brother. Instead, Kratos was markless. He didn't have a mark. Deimos did. So when Ares and I believe Athena both traveled to Sparta to get the marked warrior, Kratos tried to rescue his brother, and Ares backhanded him into a building, which caused the scar over his eye that you see forever. Ever since the first God of War game, it's always focused on that scar. That is the mark that caused him to be the downfall of Olympus, the marked warrior. And the reason for the scar on his stomach, if you've played God of War 2, you would know that the Blade of Olympus went straight through the guy. And yeah, that's why the scar is there. He got completely run through by the Blade of Olympus. So yeah, those are his two scars, as well as the reason behind his tattoo. Deimos did die when you killed another one, the god of death, which was Thanatos. And there are a lot of Greek gods that did not appear / did not die to Kratos' hands in the Greek era. So, in my opinion, if they were going to do one of my ideas, which is have Atreus be the new god in the next game, use the fact that Greek gods didn't all die. We know that at least Aphrodite didn't die to the hands of Kratos. He just used her as the banging minigame in the third game and left. But she did not die to his hands. There are others that did not die, such as the daughter of Thanatos. I do not remember her name. There are other minor Greek gods as well as major ones. Ares had two sons that did not appear, so did not die. Stuff like that. So there is that kind of stuff. There is also other deities, other gods, and whatnot. So, if they want to have Kratos be in the next game, they could have him going to other mythos and whatnot. Hell, they could have said mythos invade the Nordic lands and have Kratos have to deal with that. Like I said, some Greek gods did not die, so an idea that I am kind of lifting from one of the YouTubers I watch, put in that maybe the Greeks invade the Nords, or maybe the last of the Greek gods try to get revenge on Kratos for basically destroying Greece at the end of God of War 3. Who knows? But yeah, or they could do an interquel, which is Kratos' journey to the Nordic lands. Who knows? Amulet. I now have amulet slots. And Needhog.
Now that I am myself again, I suppose it's time to face my brother.
After that,
I don't know. It's been a long time since I've had a choice. Let me live with that for a moment.
I didn't need to do that, I just wanted to. And yeah, you can come back here. It's a good little marker, Needhog's corpse. So you know you're here if you get lost. Just running through random doors. Freya.
Kratos, I see something. We can take this way back to the camp. I can help with the vines. Now embed your blades into the glowing vines and light it.
Your brother
As if the
seemed
battle with
open
Needhog
to your return.
wasn't.
Oh, I'm sure he'd love nothing more than for everything to go back to how it was, leaving the responsibilities of leadership to me.
Sorry for talking over them.
Behind you! Incoming!
Olympian.
Send Odin my regards.
You use your anger effectively.
Well, you learn to use what you have.
Like I said, I do love that the labors, the different Ratataskers, actually have different sets of labors for you. And you can tell not only by its saying, but also what they say about the labors. I've always had a fascination with burning things. Don't judge me. Do me a little favor and use the wonderful blades to light up some enemies and let me watch them burn. Does anything beat an ice-cold drink on a warm day? Before you ask, no. I am not going to use the shattered pieces of your enemies to cool my beverage. But go ahead and freeze them anyway. It'll be fun to watch. Or it's fun to watch. And then Bitter. Bitter is the one that was traveling with you in the first game. So yeah.
It's not as though I want to be angry with Freyr. He's my brother. He was the most important person in the world to me for half my life.
Landscaper. If I had some hack silver for every time I stepped in some goopy slop in Vanaheim, I'd be a rich squirrel. But wouldn't the realms be a nicer place without all those shrubs? Torch 'em. It says torch 'em, but it's better to use the axe than the blades, so...
These plants are the same as those we saw earlier. Frost should make quick work of their poison.
No. I think I need it. Yeah.
Now this is well done.
You need to have the sigils overlap.
Watch out, those are wisps. Powerful manifestations of runic magic.
Hello, Hazel.
They're impervious to physical attacks. My arrows can disrupt their protection spell.
How are you today? I'm doing okay.
Could I...
Wisps. I am getting...
This place is home again.
I get a lot of people lately asking about me if I'm in need of an artist and whatnot. I do have a couple people that have that I've been looking at and talking with. And one of my best friends is drawing my avatar. So I've got like a few things lined up. Plus, I'm streaming directly from my PS5, so I'm still figuring things out. The fact that Yeah, they do all have the same questions. I stream directly from my PS5, so I'm still figuring out how to do some stuff. I am looking into moving, so I live in a little one-bedroom apartment. I'm thinking of upgrading to a two-bedroom if I can afford it, to be able to get... One sec, cinematic.
Wait. Skull and Hati are in Vanaheim?
We learned the giants rescued them from Odin and brought them here.
And look. The sunlight wakes the sleeping roots. See how they stretch to welcome the sun? Beautiful, no? A far cry from the sheets of Midgard snow I've grown accustomed to. The Eastern migration. It's just as I remember it. At least the whole realm hasn't fallen to predators and occupiers. I guess there's still something to be fought for here. Something to defend even after so much damage has been done. Maybe that goes for Freyr, too.
I have no... like I said, I've got a few things lined up in the backlogs. I don't mind recommending others to artworks. But lately it seems like no one wants to watch or chat with me unless it's to advertise their art, which is a disappointment. It feels like that means I'm just so boring that no one really wants to talk to me other than to be a platform for their own art. I mean, I kind of get it, but it's still a little disappointing, you know? Yeah, I've got to update a few programs on my phone, so that's what I was doing at the moment. What do these runes say? Harmony. In a realm of peace, there is only one crime, a disruption of that peace. Look about you, the land and its people in harmony, in balance, as constant as the sun and moon. Sure, I wouldn't mind seeing some of your work. Yet balance is precarious, balance is easily lost. Cruelty, vanity, selfishness, these are the forces that would disrupt Vanaheim's harmony. These are the forces of the Aesir. We are a peaceful people, but peace cannot endure without force to protect it. You can come to my Discord. Yeah, I've got it. All my info is in the doobly-doos. you can actually join my Discord, and I've got a little art tab that you can put your stuff in if you want. I know at least two of the people on my Discord actually do LPs as well. So if you want, just to let you know, we're all kind of chat about different things that some people are, kind of shy about. So there's that. Just let us know you're an artist. A lot of people seem to prefer DMs. And like I said, I've already got a lot of people already in the backlogs. So if you do want to advertise your stuff through my Discord, that's fine. In fact, I would love it if other people joined my Discord. More people to talk to and whatnot. That goes for everybody watching. All my info is in the doobly-doos, like I said. So, no worries. And I've got an art tab if you want to.
Kratos, I see something.
Yeah, you gotta find the bulb for that.
What is this?
I don't know. But giants definitely crafted it. There's two wolves represented here. Perhaps a connection to our friends in the sky. A mystery for another time.
And Hazel, thank you for the follow. Do. Whew.
My sigils can break through their shields! They're defenseless now! Enemy behind you, Kratos! What has your sword done? Enemy to your left! Incoming! Bifrost! Back here! Enemy to your left!
Frozen Breach. Axe Throw, Frost Awakening, Frozen Lance. Oh, Frozen Breach must have been a goal. A labor. Or a, yeah, labor. I thought that it was bitter that liked my... Huh. Interesting. There's Frozen Breach. Okay, yeah, I just said I hit bronze. Boom. 1 sec, let me open my Discord. Yep, there it is. Hazel, accept the request. I'll announce. Wave hi to you, Hazel. Thanks for posting your portfolio.
So much has happened since I last saw Freyr. I'm not even sure where to begin.
What do you want from him?
An apology would be a start. I want to forgive him. I'd like to think he's changed. He's all I have left now. Did you ever apologize to Deimos?
It is difficult to seek forgiveness when you feel unworthy.
Now, how to get across?
Channeling them.
My sigil arrow should be able to carry the fire across the river to reach the bramble.
Yep. I believe I want there. And that.
Forgiveness can be powerful, even for the unworthy. My wife Faye taught me that.
Well, be glad you have a spouse to remember fondly.
Yeah, because she's got Odin. She already knows that Faye died. That's when you met her in the first game. She knew what your mission was. Oh, damn it!
Enemies on the left! Shield strike now! The witch replicate! Enemy behind you, Kratos!
There we go. Whew.
All my former spouse taught me was that there's no limit to the depth to which a soul can sink into darkness. Tricked me into marriage to spare my home and took my home just the same. Scattered my people to the wind. Maybe it's time somebody drew the line. Maybe it's time someone makes Groa's prophecy come true.
I will not wish for war, Freya.
War is a terrible thing, Kratos. But some things are even worse. You know,
She's not wrong.
Atreus rushes to Ragnarok. You may not be able to stop him.
I will.
And if you fail?
I have prepared him to survive without me, if he must.
I need to find the bulb.
Watch for the plants. They like me, but strangers not so much.
I
Damn
see
it.
that.
Okay, so I can reach that. Oh, come on. There we go. Whew. Okay. There you are.
One more for the tree.
There we go. Give me a sec here. Going to check and make sure that I actually have Twitch on my phone. Yeah, I do. So let's open this up. Yeah, I've been doing LPs for over a year now. I've been streaming for a little bit of that. Okay, let's see. Stream manager. Okay. I don't know if... because I'm still building up my channel. So... my average is usually just a couple people that watch, not even chatting. Stuff like that. So getting the little bits and bobbles sometimes is difficult, especially for a guy like me who is slow to learn things. But I'm going to try and do all this stream information and whatnot. So, uh, yeah, I'm going to try and learn. I've been slowly learning, but not. I am not fast and quick and whatnot.
So what's next for you, if not preparing for war?
I do not know, but I will take no chances with Atreus.
Well, you may want to think fast, unless you want someone to make that choice for you.
Quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Ready?
As I ever will be.
No. It really is you. You returned to us at last.
Yes.
Let's celebrate. You reclaim the throne. We'll rebuild. Me and you against the world. Huh? Just like the old days.
I'm... not staying.
I don't understand. You're here. Maybe together we can take back what's ours.
I only just got back what's mine. I still have work to do.
You've seen what's left of the realm, right? Do we really mean that little to you?
You question my loyalty? Vanaheim turned its back on me.
Oh, you still can't let go of that old fight?
It was my duty to save as many of our people as possible. My responsibility. One you didn't take seriously then, and from the looks of it, one you don't now.
You think this is a game to me?
Yeah.
We lost everything to that maniac you called husband. The man's family set me on fire. How did you expect me to react?
Like my brother! Like the boy that used to have my back no matter what! And who I always supported no matter how selfish his choices. I expected you to come and find me. That no matter how hurt or angry, you wouldn't abandon me when I needed you the most.
Freya, please. I thought you were dead. I've had to live lifetimes with those last awful words I said to you. Have any idea what that's like? Knowing that your own selfishness hurt the person that you cared about the most. Abandon you. Oh, Freya. I mourned you. Oh, I missed you so much.
And I you in vain. But I won't bind myself to another realm when I finally have my freedom. I'll send help, though. And I will come back. I promise.
This hasn't been your home for a long time, has it? Do what you gotta do.
All right, that's enough. Ain't y'all got nothing better to do than gawking at family sorting squabbles? Come on, you two. Not you. Got a few things to square with you. Second is that sigil magic I smell on your bow. Reckon that's an idea I'll steal. How's about I set you up with some sonic mojo? Call it a trade.
Very well.
Third of all, if you ain't staying here, bears mentioning that Sindri and I find ourselves running a flop house for unemployed gods. If you're done freezing your backside off in Midgard, maybe come back with Beardo there. Check up on your old pal Tyr.
That's kind of you, bro. I may do just that.
Well, all right then. I'll meet y'all back at the house. Lesson you want me to fix anything up first.
Don't run off without me now, brother. I've done what I can here.
Ah, I hate when it does this.
Well,
When I can't move
care to meet
around.
our new allies, or shall we depart?
Can I actually move now? Thank you.
Excuse me, can y'all stop and help a lady out, please?
This will be of use. What is it?
Yeah, I spent a lot of time tinkering up and down the river delta. Once Odin's army came to town, I lit out of there faster than a tassel worm with its bottom ablaze. So frazzled, I accidentally left behind a few irreplaceables.
What? Irreplaceables?
Well, just one, really. An orb. I'd be mighty grateful if you would find it.
What is it?
And if you come across any of my old, beautifully rusted armor pieces, I'll use the scrap to whip up something specially suited just for you.
What is the orb?
Just bring it back here and you'll make me happy as a sunbeam.
Mysterious
Oh, and
orb.
don't forget to keep an eye out for my old armor. I'll fix it up for you, free of charge.
What sort of orb do you imagine we're looking for, brother?
I do not know.
Tell me about the camp doll.
Lord Freyr found her half dead in the jungle. She probably escaped the Blothunder breeding farm north of here. We all told him she was beyond saving. But he never gave up. She healed and hasn't left us since.
She's a sweet girl.
She's pure of heart. Believes in your goodness, even if you don't.
Okay, now
What'll it be?
we've got another upgrade to our Leviathan axe.
Keep her sharp and she'll keep you alive.
We've got another upgrade to our Blades of Chaos.
You still owe me the story of who made these things.
We can upgrade the handle that we got. Don't have enough stone wood for that one.
You make up your mind.
Don't have enough dwarven steel for that. We can do Lunder's armor. We can upgrade the wraps, or we can upgrade the waistcoat. Let's see, strength to 9 and defense to 36. This one is strength to 36, defense to 9. And of course the chest piece is both to 36. Let's go strength first and minor defense, and then we'll do
That'll keep your
higher
bits in
defense
all the
and
right
minor
places.
strength. And then we'll do the
time I had something to do.
Vanaheim, Niflheim, and Bright-Eyed. Let's get both of the Vanaheim and Niflheim. Yeah, let's do Bright-Eye as well.
And Lady Freya?
Sigil of Amplification.
What are you looking for?
Resources. I don't have enough for a superior resurrection stone. Forged iron slag deposit and rawhide I can actually make now, but I don't have enough for the resurrection. Okay. We've got Midgard. Let's see, the Vanaheim one increases luck. Niflheim one increases defense. Let's increase our defense there. We need to fix up this thing. Let's track that. Are there any other conversations, like with the elves?
Should we ask him?
Don't be rude.
What's rude about asking for help?
Big Veer, my love. Focus on your work. You need to weave those tighter.
Your alliance is unusual.
I think what Kratos is trying to say is he's never seen a light elf and dark elf work together. It's a welcome sight.
Hopefully one day, a common one. Mimir tells me you're something of an adventurer. Should you ever find your way to the Forbidden Sands in Alfheim?
Contested territory. Past the Barrens.
There are rumors of a sanctum, and artifacts our elders don't want us to see. Anything that sheds light on our suppressed history would benefit all of Alfheim.
Uncovering secret history? Sounds like my kind of adventure.
Knowledge of the elves' common ancestry is what brought us together. Stories of Alfheim before the division of light and dark. It's very taboo.
Didn't stop you from spreading word of it. Which is how you ended up in prison.
Where she and I met. As enemies, naturally, but escaped as friends. More than friends.
You can stop talking.
Okay. Good luck out there.
I love how the light elf is the chatterbox.
Do you miss Alfheim?
You mean, do I miss the light?
Do you?
The truth? I still feel its pull. You want nothing else when you're near it. And away from it, you're only biding time until you can drink again from the light. But then again, the light does not make good food. It doesn't play music or tell jokes or open your eyes to new things. It makes you run in place. The more I am away from it, the more I see it for what it really is. And I don't need it anymore.
I appreciate your candor.
Ah,
Someone going to ask me if I miss the light? Of course. How rude of me.
In their defense, love, you are usually not the most... I hope we have a chance to talk further, Mimir. Always nice to meet a fellow scholar. And Kratos, I understand your homeland is famed for philosophers. When things quiet down, I'd love to hear their ideas. And your own.
I have nothing to say that will interest you.
Nonsense, brother. I've heard many a wise word past those sunburned lips.
It's all right, Mimir. My wife is much the same way.
Careful.
Quiet, but very deep.
Acceptable.
She loves me so much.
oh man, the conversations in this game.
I remember where to look for a gateway. Follow me.
Well, you two seem to be getting on since completing your mission. Dare I hope this alliance has some staying power after all?
It seems to me we share a common enemy. Kratos, you may not accept that Ragnarok is inevitable, but you're smart enough to know Odin is a threat. Whatever comes next, our best chance of surviving it is to work together. Do you agree?
I do.
Then as to Brock's offer, you can imagine staying under the same roof as a couple former enemies? No further temptations towards terrible vengeance?
Not against you. Either of you. You have my word.
Freya joins Kratos. And she has her sword and her runic power. Her Vanir magic. Let's do archery and her Valkyrie powers. Hex potency, sonic potency. She's more of a hex user than anything. Don't have enough. And of course, we still have these as well. Yeah, she's got Agony's Promise, her Tattered Witch Frock, and her Warrior Battle Dress. We'll keep Agony's Promise for now. Let's see here. Sonic Aftershock, Rune Engrave increase, Runic Arrows. She now has Sonic Arrows as well. Let's do Leather Detonation instead. Yeah. Thrunva. Return to Sindri when ready. And now...
This lock is different from others you might know. You'll need an enchantment on your chisel to use it.
She will enchant our chisel. And now we can use these.
Carve the letter.
Suna.
It's an incantation. I'll speak it. Suna.
Lovely! Working together is already opening doors.
Is he always making puns like that?
Unfortunately.
We're blocked by more vines. Remember what to do?
Yes, I remember.
There's a fallen log in the river. It has something on it I don't recognize. We're clear.
Yeah, pressing up will change the arrow type, just like down will switch you to your...
Tyr's really alive?
Aye. Not exactly shipshape. He sleeps in a broom closet now. But he's adjusting.
How did you find him?
Largely, that's down to Atreus having figured out how to access the prophecies giants reserved for their own kind. We only learned of it ourselves after Thor and Odin came calling.
To your home? Is it still standing?
Barely. But all the violence was seemingly just a distraction to let Odin have a private word with Atreus.
Odin was alone with your son? Did he tell you what they spoke of?
Yes. He said that Odin invited him to Asgard to help him find his answers.
The answers he's rushing into fate in search of. That's troubling.
And just like any other river or lake, there are spots where we can...
The Mystic Gateway is ahead. If not, I have some unfinished business up this river I could use your help with.
Or we can follow up on that elven sanctum out in Alfine's desert.
If you want to continue exploring, we'll need to remove that log in the river. Good. We can explore the river now. And hopefully right some old wrongs.
Family crests. And I have missed 2, so... Do a vitality. Okay. Mysterious orb. She said she had something she needed done. I believe that I need to go further into the lake to get it. That's the way I came from, because there's where I docked. Okay. I am going the right way.
What is your unfinished business?
I left something behind, near the falls.
Your wedding site. Now why do you want to be going back there?
To be free of the bonds of my marriage. And to Asgard.
I think you severed that a long time ago.
Not completely. Not enough.
Guide us.
Freya's missing piece. Let's see. There we go. Mysterious orb. Freya's missing pieces. Actually further away, so we'll do missing orb first.
My people settled this river many ages ago. Thousands traveled it on pilgrimage to the shrine of worship. But then the Aesir came. This is all that's left. Astrid's garden. The wilds reclaimed it. It was beautiful once.
Yeah, that's a tricky one to get. You need to be on that side and then lead the arrows. There's a burb. Here's the falls.
Waterfalls. We're close. There should be a gate up ahead.
That's quite a gate. Don't suppose you know a way through?
The Pilgrim Gate. I can open it. We just need to find the right vantage point.
So we actually do need to dock.
Freya, there's something I've always wanted to ask. What was it Hrimthur whispered to you?
Who?
Hrimthur, the son of Thormur, the stonemason,
orb
who
yet?
disguised himself and built Asgard's wall.
Hold. We will finish later.
Anything interesting, brother?
Lore is interesting. Living masterpiece. There is truly no greater medium than a living, thriving tree. Every branch a canvas, the mighty elder and I work in tandem to achieve the impossible. My hands perhaps guides my ties and persuade a pattern, but it is through the sacred giant prosperity does my hand take shape. Does my work take shape? May my art always go over the heads of all those who would try to look upon it. It is not for you. Yeah, there's one of those things. As usual, you have to hit him from a different angle.
Despite his actions in Midgard, Atreus does still care for you.
I know. I raised a son, too. It may be hard to believe, but he was quite similar to Atreus at this age. He adored his father, always wanted to do right by him, and was constantly frustrated that no matter what he did, he never could seem to get his approval. He confided in me a lot, sought the comfort his father withheld. I wonder if your son could benefit from that too.
He has befriended the other dwarf. The blue one's brother.
Oh. Well, if Sindri has that covered, I suppose there's no need for me in his life anymore, is there?
That is not what I meant.
That was sarcasm.
Incoming! Above you! Nightmare on the left!
Haha. I love getting them on the backswing. Come on, over here.
Above you! Watch out!
Got him. Got him with the pot. Haha. Seriously? And there's where the thing is. Let's see. FRD.
What is wrong?
I died. And you will help me.
Of course, Gunhild. But to what end?
When the Einherjar came, we needed a way to fight back. I suggested, say them, Richard.
I understand your desperation, but That was foolish.
Clearly. I was lucky enough to be murdered before my mind could be corrupted, as theirs did. You must free them.
Of course. Say their magic corrupts so ruthlessly. Those poor souls must be in agony.
Then we shall give them death.
Okay. Okay. Not close enough. Yeah. That's one of those tricky ones that you have to... Damn it. Oh, come on. Gotta love when there's... There we go. Okay, the other one, there's another one across the river.
Mimir, I never asked how it felt to lose your head.
What would you have me say? That it tickled?
Merely curious.
If you wish to derive some satisfaction from my pain, I'm afraid you'll be disappointed. Kratos swung swift and true, didn't you, brother? I felt nary a scratch.
Shame.
There's the D.
Hey,
I just need
Asta,
one.
remember, I need that orb.
I know you need that orb. I am just trying to find it. There's a way to get this thing, I just don't remember how. Oh, wait. Okay, it's not that. There is a way to get this thing, I just don't remember how. And you need it for upgrade
Do
stuff.
you regret it, Mimir?
Most likely. What are we talking about in particular?
Giving up your body?
I regret exchanging my life for my freedom? That's a question I ask myself every day, my lady.
What about today?
Today? Glad to be out in the world. How else could I spend such quality time with you?
Okay, okay.
Okay. Got that.
Y'all
I
still looking?
Yes, we are. The orb is one of the quests that I'm doing. Oh, duh.
Freya, can't you remember anything about what Hrimthur the stonemason's son said to you after building Asgard's wall?
Oh, yes. One of the many occasions Odin saw fit to involve me in a wager without my consent. I wish I could say that was the worst of his husbandly habits.
What wager?
I've told this story, brother.
And now she may tell her own.
There isn't that much to tell. I knew nothing of it at first, surely because Odin didn't expect to lose the bet. A mysterious mason had to build the entire wall in 3 turns of the season.
2! It was 2!
And if he was late, he'd be owed nothing. But if he succeeded, he was promised an audience with the queen. Or so I learned one day when Odin burst into our bedchambers, raging and half-drunk before noon, telling me to get dressed and go see what the mason wants. So, off I went, not knowing what had truly been promised or expected. Dagger stashed in my robe for emergency. And this mason, this giant in disguise.
His name was Hrimthur.
He just smiled to see me. And as you said, he whispered in my ear. He said the Aesir had killed his father, and he needed to know that one day they'd burn for it. I pointed out I was Aesir now too, technically. He gave me a look, as if he somehow knew better, and continued. He said he'd built in a structural flaw behind the Asgard Realm Tower.
I knew it! How do we make use of it?
We don't. He said Surtur would know what to do. And if Surtur's approaching Asgard's wall...
Then it is already Ragnarok.
Aye, blast it. I hoped it might have given us another way.
We want to get rid of that.
Now, how do we get up there, I wonder?
We can't. Not with those vines in the way. Doesn't look like we can reach it from down here.
Come on. Really? God. Nice that. Okay, so I want a nice big bubble there. Okay. Oh, come on! Sadly. I need the bubbles touching.
Still twisted, aren't they? Give them the freedom of death.
Sure thing, as soon as I get up there. Okay, there we go. So let's do that, and then... Really? There we go. Finally. There.
So, what's it like, being back?
Like I haven't come back at all. Everything's changed. I'm a stranger here.
I know the feeling.
The runic word appeared over there. See it? Mecking. We should be able to reach the wedding soon.
Okay. And as you saw, there was where the third one was for that. So what you got to do is you got to figure out how to get up here, up onto these platforms here. If I remember right, yep, there was a climbable spot. There we go. And that expelled the thing down there. We want to jump across here. Get some more hack silver. And smack that thing properly. Now we can get that. Kick this thing off so that we can just get back up that way. The thing that fell, I'm not seeing it, which probably means it popped across onto here. And I just didn't pick it up because I didn't see it. But first we'll get this. Another apple. Now we need 4. Climb back up here. There's the thing that it popped out. More forged iron for us. Now we go over here. Yeah. 3! There were 3 in there. I thought it was just the 2, one up there and one over there, but nope, there were 3. So, again, be careful.
An armor piece bearing Lunda's brand. Shame it's broken. Nice bit of work otherwise.
Then why leave it?
You suspicious of her, brother?
If the orb she seeks is important, she would not have left it behind.
Perhaps.
Sigil arrows won't work on this. Like
there we go.
Must be safer this way. We'll need to find another way around.
Damn. I was hoping that doing that would cause the bridge to lower, but nope. And of course our magic teleporting boat.
You know, I would have beaten you.
What?
Earlier, if Atreus hadn't been there.
Perhaps.
We could go again, find out for certain.
I would rather not.
I'll bet you wouldn't.
I am just going this way to explore some more, get more Fog of War off the map. dew of luck.
Something your brother said. The Aesir burned him.
Yes. We weren't yet at war, but relations with the Vanir and Aesir had been hostile for ages. Freyr got it into his head that he could improve relations by sharing our magic with them. Vanir techniques for bountiful harvests, enough to feed their whole population. Getting set on fire was the thanks he got.
That's true. The Aesir were too undisciplined and impatient for the subtlety of Vanir spellcraft. So when things went wrong, they blamed their teacher.
So Freyr was a guest when Odin burned him.
Not exactly. No what? We'll finish this later.
I just wanted to try. I didn't remember if... yeah, more riffs. Riffs are back. Non-violence. This will end in blood. The only question is only question that remains is which side is willing to spill more. The Aesir are not known for their mercy, just ask the giants. Yet our realm is split between those who with half a brain and those who believe that pacifism, inaction, will somehow win the day. These Aesir would be kicked in the teeth and apologize for spilling their blood on the Einherjar boot. We have tried to reason with these. What other words is there? Cowards? They cannot be swayed. They will not help us muster a resisting force in numbers in any real meaning. And so, what else can we do? What else but entrust the Seder magic to do what they will not? Most these dangers to the old magics, yes, but can anyone say the confidence that they outweigh the dangers of doing nothing at all? Perhaps we will change, perhaps our minds will fall to pieces, but if that is the price we pay for striking back against the Aesir, it is one we pay gladly.
Can you see anything valuable in there?
Yes, I can. But first... There we go. And our magic teleporting boat.
Ready that shield!
Yes! Cursed Galoon.
Behind you!
Watch your right!
Whew.
The creatures weren't always this ravenous. The ecosystem, it's out of balance. Life returns to the garden. Good. This garden still aches. There must be more poison somewhere.
Spirit.
Freya, you returned.
Astrid, what happened to you? To your garden?
The anger you are. My life's work rotted. My monument to your glory reduced to this. I am sorry, my queen.
You need never apologize to me, my friend.
I swore to keep this garden in bloom until you return. To live forever amongst its putrescence. A just punishment.
I will return, Astrid. Kratos, we purge this garden of poison.
Why?
The earth is a reflection of those who come. So long as the land is plagued, her soul will be as well. We have to destroy the totems. They're poisoning Astrid's body.
Okay, I need to get rid of that. Landscaper.
This mentions a spell that puts trolls to sleep, and a magic relic that acts as a sort of counterspell.
Casualties caused. Think of large numbers then double it. Method of imprisonment, not slumber. Prison location, Vanaheim. Date of release? Nah. The trolls devoured too many dwarves to count before I put them to sleep. I doubt they'd be in a better mood for getting slapped with a rousing relic. Imagine being stuck in the same position for any period of time. Brrr. Imprisonment Overseer by Elvis Stonefoot of Svartalheim.
Looks like more of Lunda's old armor. Nearly have the complete set now.
When my garden blooms, so will my soul.
Okay.
that explosive? Setting it
Yeah.
off could help.
Ah, maybe you can hit it from a different angle.
Sadly, I know this. I just have to...
The family crest of Henir. Poor man.
Yeah, there's 6 family crests. We've missed 2.
Can you see if there's a way inside while you're up there?
Yeah, I see a way inside.
Good thing you learned the runes, brother.
Garden's progress. Gala bushes, 4 planted, anticipate first berry harvest next winter. Favor petals red, 6 planted. One currently wilting, but may need to be moved to a more sun exposure. Favor petals blue, 6 planted, all blooming favorably. Favor petals yellow, 6 planted, 3 seem to be struggling. Will apply extra fertilizer with eggshells and crushed drake bones and hope for improving. Fern pathway filling in nicely. New fronds may need to trim next moon cycle. Topiary fencing. Still in search of new caretaker after previous one's sudden departure.
It's finished. Let's return to Astrid.
Another 2 dwarven steel.
Hi.
I just love she's like, hi. But yeah, that thing that was shooting at me was actually covering the hole as well. So I had to burn it anyway.
The land. It's alive again. I can feel it.
Yes, the garden grows again.
Freya, how did you...
It's okay, Astrid. It's time to move on.
Thank you, goddess. I do love you.
And I you.
You've
Garden
done a
for
great
the dead.
kindness.
A temporary one. The garden will die again.
All things do. That is no reason not to try.
Yeah, and eventually you can come back here and wake these trolls for a bit more of stuff. But we will keep going down the river.
Brother, in my travels, I heard of a great battle in your homeland, at a place called the Gates of Fire.
The Hot Gates.
You were there?
No.
Is that regret in your voice?
I did regret not dying there for many years. But no longer.
Did it just loop around? Yeah, it did. It looped around.
Lemire, what did you mean when you said Frey was not exactly a guest of the Aesir?
I meant by the time they burned him, he'd been a prisoner for some time.
The closer we get, the more tightness grows in my chest.
You're sure you want to continue?
Confronting the past comes with a price.
It must be done. I've lived with this pain far too long. If you can believe it. We were happy once. For a time, foolishly believed the peace would last. Perhaps that was my mistake. All I wanted was to protect my family.
There is no shame in that.
I failed, all the same. Those scrawlings must be Sather nearby.
Of course. One bell over there, one there, and one is covered right there. I wonder. I am trying to remember certain things. I think this is the orb she was talking about.
Lunda's orb.
Be cautious. We know not what it does.
You really think she'd send us to get the bloody thing if it was going to kill us? Let's just take it back to her.
There we go. Okay, yeah. Okay. Let it run out.
That's it.
Horn of Bloodmead. Oh, still need to find that last piece of her armor first before I... There's another
More
burb.
saber markings. Boonhild's companions can't be that far ahead. Look what they've done to this place. Another raven free.
Yeah. This entire land is based around puzzle crafting, basically. And most of said puzzles is the runes.
That's all Lunda's armor taken care of, as well as her odd little sphere. Should we return them to her?
There we go. There we go. There's the wall you climb. Because we still need to take out the satyrs. I don't remember if these things regrow in higher difficulties. So, you know, you need to be fast and whatnot for it. Ooh, I did not notice that one. Let's see if it'll pop you. Okay. There we go. More lore. Juicy, juicy lore. Satyr's sacrifice. I fear devotion is waning amongst the others. If we are to drive the Aesir from Vanaheim, there are things we must do without hesitation. Sacrifices must be made, and if I am the only practitioner with enough courage to make them, then so be it. In life do I scream, in death do I sing, in blood do I trust, I am the vengeance of these lands. Svartalheim's safety.
Over there. Those are the lost Sather spirits. Friends of Gunhild.
They don't look very friendly anymore, do they?
Let us put them to rest.
Grab this. Just make sure, you can't always check the river, which I haven't really been doing that well, but...
Protect yourself!
God damn it, why'd she have to be aiming at this guy? Now that I don't have to worry about those things anymore.
The family crest of Kvasir the Wise. More like Kvasir the Inebriated, in truth.
Okay, yeah, all of them are on the river.
I think that's the last of them.
Damn it. I knew these souls. I would have thought them smarter than to meddle with Sather magic.
They were desperate.
Good riddance.
You blame yourself.
And
It will not lessen your pain.
let's return to Gunhild. Unless you'd like to condescend more.
Do not.
Just gorgeous.
Yeah, that barking dog thing is over there. There's a burb right there.
That's another raven sent to the Tree of the Dead. Perhaps we should check up on it, hmm? Learn anything?
Call to arms. To Vanir of Vanaheim, my sister has abandoned us. Odin has turned our realm into a prison, and Freya has fled with the key. There is only one path forward, and it will not be a pleasant one. We will take up arms. We will show the Aesir whose realm this is. We will go to war, Freyr.
I wish things had gone differently. But these Sather are at rest now.
Miss of Helheim. Do.
What did you find? Shield up! It's enraged! Above you!
There we go. Trying to remember how to get that barking dog thing. The trick is you're supposed to find a way to get them from behind, and I thought that I could do it from here, but my axe can't seem to reach it, which is frustrating, to say the least.
I know that face. You got something for me, don't ya?
Oh. Thanks for collecting that.
Lunda.
Right. Business time.
Here.
Oh, well, thank you so much. Elf has been itching to get her bow back all dang winter. It's her favorite toy.
What?
Now, if you could find the rest of my armor set I left out there, I'll repair it for you. Free of charge, even. Oh, actually, any dwarf can. I just didn't think you'd get my orb for me if you knew that. Sorry, y'all.
Good thing you were so cautious, brother.
Quiet.
He's right, Mimir. Show respect. The squeaky toy could have been the death of us all.
And it nearly was.
Do not laugh.
It's hard not to, brother.
Try.
Okay. Okay. Damn! Am I good or what?
Very good.
You won't get so much as a paper cut in that.
Survival. That's what I'm wearing, so...
That'll keep your bits in all the right places.
I need some more hack silver to upgrade my...
Let's make something then. Family crests? I'll take them. Somebody ought to save these, even if the Vanir won't.
Lunda.
And how is it you two know each other?
Nah, I can't be divulger in guild business. You gotta respect the secretude of it all.
I'm sorry?
Let's just say Brock and I have long enjoyed certain common interests.
That's right. Like getting us into trouble.
And getting you back out of it again.
What? Huh. That's only mostly true.
Okay, so does that answer your question?
Close enough, I suppose.
Let's do it.
I still need some more hack silver. Well, let's go over here and hopefully get some more hack silver through this quest. Well, we will, but...
Freya, you once revived a giant's corpse to stop a certain fight we won't talk about. Could you call on that power again?
Maybe. Do you have a massive giant's corpse for me to revive?
No?
Well, there you go.
Okay.
Is it done? Are they
It is
dead?
done.
Your friends are at peace.
Good.
And I'm sorry. Had I been here, I would have prevented this.
Do you think us lost babes, incapable of making our own choices?
No, but
We made a mistake, but it was ours to make, not yours to prevent, even if you had been here.
Yes, you're right. Goodbye, Gunhild.
Goodbye, my goddess.
Kratos. Thank you for taking the time to help my people.
I helped no one. They were already dead.
Oh, but you did. You put their spirits at ease, and that has eased my spirit as well. I feel lifted.
Enjoy it. It will not last.
You're right. There are most certainly other corrupted sisters out in the realms.
You always know how to end on a cheery note, brother.
Amulet. I now have 2 of the Svartalheim. And if I have all 3, it increases stun damage inflicted based on my defense. The 3 for Vanaheim increases melee damage and against status affected enemies based on luck. And the Midgard enchantments increases damage to all of the Kratos' ranged attacks and abilities based on his cooldown. The Niflheim increase melee damage when health is above 75 based on defense. And then Bright-Eyed Emblem. You can basically pick your favorite set. Also, there's the whole was going to check my map. Freya's missing piece. Yeah. And you can take the boat all the way over here. This is where I'm heading right here. Also, boat goes over here. As you can see, Vanaheim is actually a pretty decently sized place.
Mimir, what did you mean when you said Frey was not exactly a guest of the Aesir?
I meant by the time they burned it, he'd been a prisoner for some time. Odin didn't mind locking Freyr up. He saw the potential of the magic and wanted to know more than how to improve crop yields. It was a mob of lesser Aesir, bitter and short-sighted, who tied him up and lit him aflame as punishment for the sabotage they imagined him guilty of. Obviously, he survived. In fact, he used the opportunity to escape. But such an affront made war inevitable.
Freyr certainly wasn't the same after that. At least for a while. His carefree ways were replaced with nightmares, paranoia, and lashing out. It doesn't excuse what he said at my wedding, but I do understand where his anger came from.
Okay. Gosh, dang it to heck.
It's explosive! Be careful!
And these will become important at a different point. I kind of love that.
Well done.
A Noken song! Be wary.
Get that thing to shut up! Behind you! Watch out! He's unstable! Get back!
Okay.
We'll need to lower it.
I know.
Something hanging from that tree above us.
I need to free that thing. There it is.
Could be useful.
It is useful, because I can light it that way, and then spin it, and do that. You have to be able to essentially get both of them lit. There we go. Now.
Looks like that worked.
There we go.
Well, that did it.
You saw the burb over there. Grip of Fallen Alchemist.
It's unstable! Get back!
But like I said, these things that we keep seeing will be important later.
Well, lady, I was curious about some of the flora we've encountered on our travels.
And you will remain curious. It's not my job to teach you everything, Mimir.
Look, I was just asking.
And you have been told.
Oh, you can say that again.
Yeah, I've already done that one. Because I slid down the vine there to get to it. That was where we fixed the stuff. Still need to get that one barking dude right there. I think I have enough hack silver though to upgrade my chest piece.
If it ain't Freya and her sidekick.
Brock.
Nope, still not enough.
Need something special?
So, Brock, if Lunda can step between realms to travel about like you, I presume it must be the guild you know each other from.
Maybe. Or maybe I just showed her a few tricks while we were tying one on.
Or maybe I showed him. You don't know us, Clever Pants.
Unda, would you happen to know how your light and dark elf friends came to be involved?
You mean Big Bear and Bela? Well, they were both imprisoned by one side or another, or maybe both. Escaped together, been on the run, and absolutely all over each other ever since.
A dark and light elf fleeing their people together. Quite a risk.
Being love's always a risk. That's what makes it fun.
You could say the same about hot cheese.
Unda, what do you know of Birger the Traveler?
Not much. I ain't the talking type, really. But from what I can glean, he walked the path of the traveler for a time, then found out something that made him step off it. Hard.
Any idea what he saw?
No, I'm not sure, but I think he saw what was at the end of the path. And, didn't care much for it.
Finding out Odin was pulling their strings all along probably put a colossal kink in his codpiece.
Hey, Freya! How you doing?
I'm fine.
On that, madam, we are agreed.
What? Oh. Oh, thank you?
Anytime.
Ha! Lunda, you ain't changed one damn bit.
Oh, what was I just about to say? I don't remember. Oh, Traveler, that's right, the Travelers. If you remember those armored
I
dudes...
must say, I think we make a good team. With my brains, Kratos' brawn, and my lady's,
Wisdom, magic, ability to tolerate you for long periods of time.
I was going to say brutality.
That works.
But those, like, knight dudes that we fought in the first game, those were Travelers. So, we have now found one who is an ex-Traveler. And of course... Come on.
Right flank!
Whew. Beast bone. Come on. Thank you. I need more hack silver.
Do you know why I left that night, Mimir?
Only a hunch.
He showed me who he really was. Odin asked me to cast a protection spell on him. The one I used on my son. But the way it drove our boy mad, I refused. He was furious, throwing every object he could find, destroyed the room. There was only coldness after that. I tried to make it work, but
No one could have lived like that, Your Majesty.
Yeah. Just like with the Greek in the other God of War games, this shows very differently the telling of the stories.
What's it say, brother?
Anything I can do. No one said this journey would be easy, yet I do find myself questioning how far I thought I'd go to finish the pilgrimage. On the way up, my foot slipped, causing me to stumble. My heart seized in the chest, and I felt I may perhaps perish. The hand of the cliff face. Thankfully, I was able to catch myself, but I suffered a nasty scrape on my knee. I believe blisters may also form on my hands as a result of the rough rocks. My back seems to have also taken to complaining about the pack I have borne from the past few days. Yeah. While I'm thinking about it, my head has also begun aching. My point here is that if I can make this journey, I believe anyone can as well. Okay. I hear it. There it is. Okay, yeah, it flies over top of this. Got it.
Kratos, I see something.
Okay. Damn it. There we go. That's one down.
Sigil arrows won't work on this.
Really?
Sigil arrows won't work on this.
There's two. Where's the third one? There it is. There's 3. Whew. Ah, neck. Another apple of Idun.
Allow me. Food now. I never thought I'd come back here. Reavers, of course.
Watch out! It's a soul eater! It doesn't belong here! We must get rid of it! It's unstable! Get back! Hit its chest! What it drops is highly...
I know. Oh, come on! Ugh. Damn it.
This place. It used to be sacred. Now it sits abandoned, vandalized. Hopefully the objects I'm looking for are still here.
Anything interesting, brother?
The feast. The table is filled. Delicacies of both Vanir and Aesir origin have prepared to symbolize the union of people. Succulent fruits to whet the appetites, surveyed alongside the salted, crisp skin of young hens. Gourds roasted and then sauced in honey, and breads baked in the lava pits of Elja will be presented to the second course. An offering to Samnir has taken the center of the spread through many Vanir will likely refuse to partake. Nuggets of tender meat for the little ones have been piled high. They will not go hungry tonight. Last but certainly not least, casks of mead have been rolled out great number to account for the thirst of such festivities bring upon the guests. Tonight we dine as if Ragnarök will come for us in the morning. Of course. Got to go over there. Ah, I do
So much
not
about that day I wish I could
remember where
change.
that...
If only I
Yeah,
had
it's
flown
over
the
on this
signs.
side, of course. Of course it's over on this side. Why wouldn't it be on this side? It's probably in the middle.
Above you, look out!
There we go. Now, all these plants should be gone. Yes. No more shooting at me.
Good thing you learned the runes, brother.
The auburn crown. Vanir tradition is bound in the plaits of our Freya's hair. In final touches are made to the ceremony. Blueberg blooms to adorn her locks and lupine oil to make them shine. Fronds bound around circlets she wears breathe life into metal. She is resplendent as the rain on summer morn. Let's add to the element. Cause higher frost buildup. There we go.
The crest of the Hewley family. One of the first families ripped apart by the war.
Yeah. That is the rest of the way. This is the right way.
My circlet's here.
It's on that pedestal by the balcony!
We must remove these creatures first.
Alpha!
Look at this.
The first item.
It belonged to you.
A symbol of commitment. the ceremony, he had a new one made every week, each more beautiful than the last. He stopped when I refused to teach him the old magic. You know, my people used to send me gifts too, so I wouldn't forget home. But after the birth of my son, they stopped too.
Oh. Yeah. She does that. There's where the other one was. Kick off that.
I can't read that from here. Let's head back and I can take a better look. I thought I'd feel peace by breaking it. But I feel nothing.
Perhaps what you seek cannot be found in a circlet.
You may be right. The word isn't complete. It's missing a piece.
The piece it's missing is actually over here.
If memory serves, we'll need to light both of them. This is a mystic fire. Its flames are short-lived.
Really? Okay. Ah.
I believe we have to light both torches at the same time.
Come on.
Could you ignite them from the middle, maybe?
Yeah, if I can do that. go.
That's it.
Almost missed that hack silver. Of course he's... The Noken is hiding right over there. You can see him too. Oh, come on. I really hate...
Kill it while the Noken lives. Let's go find it.
That's what I'm doing.
There. I see the chalice.
And again, it forces you to do this while you...
From the ceremony.
A symbol of reconciliation. We drank from the lover's chalice until we could hardly stand. I confided in him that night about wanting an apology from Freyr. Odin reassured me that he'd be the only family I'd need. And I believed him.
And she's gonna unlock this thing. And then I can finally do shit again. Because... There. Now to go back over here, because there was stuff over here that this one dude was guarding. Graffiti.
It's a denouncement from my people, placed during my wedding.
Traitor. Found outside the ruined temples in Vanheim, many of the realm's buildings came to ruin due to the natural disaster, or from the Einhir. Freya's temple has fallen for different reasons. It appears that after she left Vanheim, her own followers vandalized the very temple they once gifted her. Her people saw her marriage as betrayal, a cowardly way to pass judgment on her actions. Dwarven steel.
Anything illuminating?
The Blessing of Two. A blessing on the union of Freya and Odin. On this day, prosperity in the people of the Vanaheim and Asgard. As sun shines and the moon glows, so shall many remain steadfast in peace.
The word is complete, but I still can't read it from here. Let's head back down.
Okay, so it does make you go around so you don't actually miss the stuff.
No. The pain only grows. Will I never be free of it? What more do I need to do?
The runic word appeared over there. See,
Phew. After all the battles I've fought, why does the other side of this door scare me most?
The most difficult battles are fought within, but this battle, you will not fight alone.
Abandoned. I gave you everything, my faith, my love, offering beyond measure, and you abandoned me, abandoned us, abandoned your home. Why? So you could gallivant across the realms with the one-eyed king? Did we sicken you so, your pathetic worshippers, that you would take the first opportunity to leave and never return? I did not know true loneliness until now, nor did I know true rage. I would revenge myself upon you, but you are not here to receive my hate. And so instead I, and as many as will join me, will go to that temple we built for you so long ago, the monument to our gullibility and our selfishness, and we will do to it what we can only hope one day to do to you.
Are you ready?
Yes. There it is. My final tie to Asgard. We drove that sword into the pillar together. The sword was forged for the ceremony. A symbol of our union. Mona.
The stone refuses to let go.
Mona! The deepest wounds form the strongest bonds. Bastard said it as part of our vows. I hate it when he's right. Asgard holds a part of me I can't sever. My bond to my son. To the Valkyries. That damn realm isn't just Odin's. It belongs to me, too. he caused is his. I refuse to keep holding on to it. This sword no longer holds our legacy. But it will serve as mine.
A much more fitting use for it.
Mordell. New sword choice unlocked, customized for his loadout. Yes, I am well aware of how to do this. Steel Harmony. Mordell. That inflicts stun, that inflicts Bifrost. Let's go with Bifrost, at least for now. Regal Vanir Garment, our newest one. To
Learn anything?
It's past the 3-hour mark. The ceremony. The weather has favored us this day. The sun shines and its warm rays ripple through the leaves on the surrounding trees. Juniper leaves have been bound and burned. The scent hangs joyfully in the air. Guests take their seats. The tinkling of celebratory laughs fill the hall. Anticipation for the ceremony builds as the hours draw near.
I suppose it's on to the next battle now.
Yes. You won an important one today.
Behind! Look out!
If I may.
Since when have you ever asked for permission?
It's just... I owe you my life, such as it is. And I caused you so much pain. Put you in a terrible situation. For that, Freya, I am truly sorry.
I wanted to end that war too.
I know. But I swear to do better by you nonetheless. Anything you ask, consider it done. I'm forever in your debt.
I appreciate that.
Let's do damage for that one. That's the hold one, that's the just toss one. That's the hold one. Not enough XP.
Even if you can't help being an obnoxious know-it-all.
I'm afraid I'll never know how to stop doing that, Your Majesty.
There we go. Okay, boat. So, I guess we'll stop here and pick this up on Friday. We shall save here in Vanaheim. And we will pick this up on Friday. We have now properly helped out Freya. Both freed her for other realm travel as well as helped her get her ceremony stuff taken care of. And we will continue on next time. But until we see each other again on Friday, I have to say, I love you all. Hugs and kisses to everyone. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful, and take care.